What's up, world? This is Tracy from Jersey, and you know I'm always tuned in to DJ J Thrill in the Red Light Basement. He definitely makes my nights right.
You're catching the thrill through your speaker box. You're banging the hits with Mr. Make It Happen himself.
DJ J3. That's what you heard what she said. I'm playing all the hits to make your nights right. Oh, girl, don't say it like that. Don't say it like that, but I appreciate you. All right, we still back in the red light basement. It's still your boy DJ J3, but it don't matter because y'all came here to hear my girl Rose. Say what's up to the people, Rose.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
All right, Rose. So you just something you wanted to discuss. What you want to talk about?
Okay, so I really wanted to get your take on something. So
Mhm.
tell me what you think about this. There
Okay.
is a clip on social media where there's a woman explaining why she feels a nice, boring man, I guess shouldn't be dateable. So
Hold, hold,
before I
hold,
hear
hold.
your thoughts on this, let's play the clip for everybody and then let me know what you think after.
You said boring man. So damn. Okay, let me play the clip.
A boring, nice man, do not date. And don't let a woman find out that you're willing to spend money. Okay, don't date. You're boring, you're nice, and you're not shy with the credit card. You're gonna get used, whether it be intentionally or unintentionally, but you're gonna get used. Okay, she's either gonna come to the conclusion and say, "All right, he's too nice, but he's boring. I'm not feeling it. Maybe we should go our separate ways," or she's gonna turn around and say, "Well, damn." He gonna tell me yes anyway. I might as well keep it coming. It's gonna go one of two ways. Damn. All right. You'll have the genuine woman that really cares about your well-being, or you'll have the woman that's just gonna use you because you're freaking nice and boring. She's going to end up being with a man who's not boring. He might not be nice, but she's gonna be like off on the side, probably doing her own thing.
Oh.
Damn, he's got some savages out here.
Let me play that one more time. I have to play this little.
Damn.
I'm like, damn. That's hold on. You do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You know what? I'm gonna let you go first.
I think me and you talked about this a little bit offline, but I wanted to save it for the show. Ladies and gentlemen, as much as you think that what you think I'm about to say, what you feel like Thrill is going to say because you know me, because you listen to this show, I'm gonna say I agree with her. I'm gonna tell you why I agree with her. I've been saying for
I
a
went left.
long. What you say?
I went left. I wasn't expecting that.
I agree with her. I've been saying for a long time. Most women that I have encountered in my lifetime, because I have always been the chill brother. I've been the nice guy. I was the one that was treating the ladies with respect and dignity. And because I treated these women with with respect and dignity, they didn't want to date me. Like, you too nice. I've heard that so many times when I was young. You too nice. They wanted a thug. So you want hold on. Let me get my bleep button ready because I'm about to say something.
He's going in.
Y'all want one of them that's going to beat you upside the head, and that wasn't me. Y'all, they wanted that toxicity, like that. Like, it's real love. What's the girl? What's the girl that was dating Moneybag Yo? Oh, what's her name? Ari Fletcher, whatever.
Okay,
Didn't she say something like, if he don't pull his gun, if he don't pull his gun to keep me from walking out the door, it ain't real love. They want toxic. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I went real left with this. You wasn't expecting this, was you?
I'm trying to pick up my jaw right now. I'm just trying to pick it up. Wow.
It seems like most women they want a good man, but they desire a bad dude. I'm trying not to say the N word no more. They desire that they have this image in their mind of Wesley Snipes with muscles and looking like Blade, the bad boy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just that's the first person I thought of. Anyway, but
yeah.
But when you get somebody that treats you with respect, oh, he's soft. Like, I need a roughneck that can protect me. He's too nice. Okay, but he was treating you right. He treated you with respect. He took care of home. Before I'm gonna let you hop in before I dive in deeper. But I want you. She said something at the end of that. She said, "Hold on, no. Let me go ahead and play exactly what she said because I don't want to misquote her." Right here, right here.
Like off on the side, probably doing her own thing.
Hold on, no.
Off on the side, probably
No.
to end up being with a man who's not boring. He might not be nice, but she's gonna be like off on the side, probably doing her own thing. If you are,
He may not be nice. She off on the side messing with somebody. He might not be nice, but she with him. Go ahead, Rose. Tap in.
You know, I'm not a dude, right? But I am a female, and I guess for me, I'm on the the same side, whereas I've always been sort of considered the goody two shoes. Men didn't really look at me twice because I wasn't really giving it up like that. So it was kind of like we were nice girls finish last. That's kind of how me and my friends were. And so, I was proud of that because I felt like I don't need to do that, and I feel like
And you don't.
what's that?
And you don't. You don't need to
Yeah,
do all of that. You
I
be
don't need to
you.
do
Go
all
ahead.
that. Yeah, I don't need to do that, and that was just me personally. But I feel like too, I mean, again, this is something that could go way, way deep. Like we starting, like when you're young and how you were brought up and stuff like that, and your morals and your values, and and everybody kind of goes through their own thing. I feel like for me personally, if I'm looking at sort of like the scope of dating, and we're talking about like nice guys, I don't feel like boring men shouldn't date. I don't feel like that at all because I feel like
And
there
I
are
agree.
people out there who are looking for people who are, maybe they're homebodies. Doesn't necessarily mean they're boring, but maybe they're looking for
I
homebodies.
agree.
Maybe they're looking for nerds. Maybe they're looking for people who are into, whatever it is. Because I feel like there is a match for somebody, whether or not you're the same type or opposites attract. Because there are people who find stuff like that to be kind of a turn on. It might be somebody out there who's like, oh my gosh, I want to be with this accountant. Or I'm turned on by people who are into analytics. That might be their jam. So I wouldn't necessarily say
Hold
count them out.
They turned on. They get hot in the draws for them accountants.
For them
Oh Lord.
accountants, honey, run them
Ooh,
numbers.
count them numbers. You got me hot right now. Ooh.
Right. You
Go
better
ahead.
pull up that
Go
Excel
ahead.
spreadsheet. You better
You typing the hell out there themselves. Go ahead.
you better run that formula. Calculate the numbers. Let me see the median.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's okay. But yeah, like I wouldn't necessarily count them out just because of the fact that, and this is coming from a person who was on the other side, I mean, in terms of the sex, but I was a goody two shoes. So I appreciate a guy who some may call boring, but then again, boring is subjective. What you may call boring, I may not call boring. I may be like, yo, he's chill. I like that. I kind of like that vibe. And so
So
I'm
you
like,
like
I feel like I might vibe with him a little bit better because this dude over here is doing too much. And don't get it twisted. I did date bad boys too. But in
Mhm.
the type of person I am, it just is like, you know what? It's exciting, but you got too much going on. So I'm like, I can't be with
So
you. So
what
I
drew
gotta,
you? So what would you say drew you to the bad boys at one point in time, at one stint in your life? What drew you to the bad boy?
Lord Jesus.
And did
You
you
know what?
overlook a good dude one time for the bad boy?
I absolutely did. I absolutely did. I dated. So here was okay. So what had happened was
Mm-hmm.
I had dated a good guy and
Mm-hmm.
I was dating a bad guy at the same time. So
Oh, go
it was
ahead. I'm
really
sorry.
crazy. It was really crazy because I had to kind of put on two different hats, and be two different people. But it kind of worked because this is going to sound really weird. I felt like the bad boy liked me because I
Mhm.
wasn't a bad girl. I would literally, it was like opposites attracted. And so
Yeah,
he liked me because he knew that I was going to hold him down. And he knew this, like, okay, well, I can go do what I do, but I know when I come back home or whatever the situation may be, like, I
you
have
gonna
a
be there.
familiar face. The good guy
Yeah,
liked me because I was just like him. We were like, two peas in a pod. And it kind
yeah.
of made sense because we both were like really into school and all that other, boring stuff.
So
But
what
we were
did
cool. But what attracted me to the bad boy was the fact that he wasn't like me. And I was like, I like him. He's got an edge to him. He kind of just doesn't really care about what anybody has to say about him. And let me just kind of see what this is talking about because I want to get
so
out of my comfort zone.
did
And
it
I did
come
that.
to a point that you had to choose between the two that said I'm gonna go all in with one? Did it ever come to that point? And if so, who did you go to?
It did. It did. I wound up
Mm,
making a choice. Because
Who was?
being the good girl, I couldn't continue to see 2 different people and lead them on.
Mm-hmm.
So, I made a really interesting choice, and I chose the bad boy.
Damn.
Yep. Damn.
Hey, so listen to the majority until we got to the bad boy point. Listen to what you said. It reminds me of. Have you ever seen the movie Paid in Full?
That sounds so
No,
familiar. Who's in that?
don't worry. I don't want to take your black card right now. But it was a part of Wood, my man Wood Harris, Cameron, and Money Mitchell. My man, what's my man? Mekhi Phifer.
Okay.
But there was a scene where Wood Harris is dating because he was a real cool, he was a real chill dude, real quiet. Then he got into the drug game, but he still. When he got into the drug game, he still maintained his personality of being low key and quote unquote boring. And he was never flashy. He never flashed around his money and nothing like that. He pocketed it. But he was with his girl one time, and she said, "Just admit that you boring." And he tried to, he was like, "Man, if I was really that boring," which, he pulled out a wad of money, put it on the table. "If I'm really that boring, then why you with me then?" She was like, "Oh, big ish. You got a wad of money. Ooh, yeah." She was like, "But this ain't why I'm here." She like, "I'm with you because I'm boring too. I'm not looking." She said, "I'm not looking for all of that stuff." She like, but she said she did take that money though. But so when I hear it said like, yeah, you ain't nothing wrong with boring. I'm with you because quote unquote, what people deem to be boring. Maybe it's just like, hey, I just like good. But only thing I was trying to say, I agree with you. But from what she was saying, I was saying I think she's right. I know she's right in the sense that she didn't say no lies. I think she was telling the truth.
Right.
But
Yeah.
ain't nothing wrong. I agree with you as far as people need to have the mindset and the aspect to date who they want to date. The only thing I'm trying to say is I was finishing last because I was the good dude. But then I got cheated on, and all of a sudden I ain't gonna lie, I became a womanizer. I was just over there just dating and messing with all kind of girls. It was a point in my life where I was a hoe. I'm sorry. And guess what? That's when women started coming towards me.
Right.
When doing my bad boy stage. And that's when I started getting approached. I'm like,
Mm-hmm. Because all these women are trying to figure out, oh, well, he's hooked up with this female. Let me see what I'm missing. Let me see what's going on. Why's he got this going on? Like, once you develop that reputation, women want to see if you're going to live up to the hype.
I always say, even now that I'm a married man,
Mhm.
I'm gonna if I put my wedding ring on, because I ain't gonna lie, I lost my wedding ring a couple of times. I done had like 4 or 5. I'm in the army. I go.
Damn.
I work in where I work at. I can't keep my ring on all the time because I'm working with machines and working with vehicles and stuff like that. It's a hazard. So I take my ring off. I didn't lost my ring a couple of times.
Mhm.
So when I have my ring on, that's usually when I get approached. Like and when I say that's the weird part, that's the weird part. If I'm walking around looking single with no ring on, I don't get approached. But if I put my ring on, she's like, "Are you happy?"
Exactly. You happily
Mm,
married? You married, but you happily married? It's that
that's
forbidden
all.
fruit. It really is because they're like, oh, I know he's with somebody, and if he's with somebody, then that means that he must be about something. So let me see if I can kind of get in on that. It's just a lot of people are just doing it for their own ego.
And that's it. But you know what? I think we encaptured it. Y'all stop with that toxicity. Stop looking for them bad boys and get with the person that you're supposed to be with. Somebody that values you for you. But right now, let's go ahead and get back into these hits. Global Army 96.3. We got more show in store for you. And we got more my co-host Rose, and hopefully when we come back, we got the basement talk where we're gonna get into some more conversation. Don't go nowhere. It's Global R&B 96.3.
What's up, guys? You want to get some more exclusive content? You need to like and subscribe to the Global R&B 96.3 YouTube channel. I'll be waiting.